Hey everyone, welcome to Let's Play Skyrim with Roarin the Werewolf. And here we are in Windhelm. Why, you may ask? Because we are going to get started on CSI Windhelm. You'll see in a moment. But off camera we did quite a lot. Most of the stuff not really needed to actually be seen because it has to deal with smithing and enchanting. We ran across the Banish enchant. Glorious, glorious Banish enchant. Oh, we don't have any of the... Did I give them all to you?
I'm right behind you. What do you want me to carry?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Look at that value. Most costliest enchant in game. And it was quite expensive to buy the item attached to the enchant. 6,500 gold, which left us almost as broke than normal. We were in the 4 digits. Now we're back up to the 5 digits. Yep. And 5,000 more gold than the highest we've been so far. As you can see. Oh. What else did we do? So a lot of smithing. Where are we in smithing? 46. And we beefed up to enchanting by 86. We gained quite a bit of levels. And let's see, we put 3 points into there. Which we could put another one in. We actually put 2. Not yet. Oh. We put into dwarven smithing as well. So we can make bolts. Crossbow bolts if we wanted to. And I think we rounded up one-handed a little bit better. Put a point into there, point into that one. Overshot it. And a point into there. So we're doing quite well with one-handed. Archery is still the same. Light armor. Alright. Now point into that. We do bounties while off screen to bypass the time here and there, and I did one in particular that takes me to the sleeping tree camp, and we get a mini quest if we go exploring around inside the cave. Speak to you soldier about sleeping tree sap. The camp itself is... There's a glowing purplish tree in the middle of a pond that has a tap in there. And it has this particular potion. Sleeping tree sap. Health is increased by 100 points for 45 seconds. I thought it had a downfall. I don't know. But we can sell this to her. Once we turn into the quest, once we ask her about it. And she gives us quite a decent amount of gold for this. More than its value. So she's potentially one of the most profitable NPC wives you can get in game. So she's now up there with Lydia. We're either going to go with Lydia or Isolde for wife later on in game. Isolde for the purpose of that we can sell her a bunch of stuff and be quite profitable, or Lydia because, well, she's a warrior, and having a warrior wife to basically won't run away from a fight. Yeah, that's all good and everything. But let's get to it. CSI Windhelm. We're going to get one step closer in getting our house into this area. We still have yet to complete the Civil War quest, which we won't do just yet.
Talos guide you.
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
We haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Hey, maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war is because they're Imperial spies.
Imperial spies? You can't be serious.
Maybe we'll pay you a visit tonight, little spy. We got ways of finding out what you really are.
Do you hate the Dark Elves? Are you here to bully us and tell us to leave?
Why would I? I'm a big giant cat.
You've come to the wrong city, then. Windhelm's a haven of prejudice and narrow thinking, unworthy of one such as you.
Looked like those Nords were giving you some trouble.
Nothing new there. Most of the Nords living in Windhelm don't care much for us, but Rolf is the worst by far. He likes to get drunk and walk around the Grey Quarter yelling insults at us in the small hours of the morning. Oh, a real charmer, that one.
I might have to murder that one. Why would anybody think you're a spy?
Some of these Nords will come up with any excuse to despise us. And it isn't just the Dark Elves they hate. They make a target of the Argonians as well. In fact, just about anyone who isn't a Nord is fair game for their bullying.
Don't worry. I'll bring the city in tip-top shape.
Safe travels.
And there he is right now. Maybe I should beat some sense into you.
You a Dark Elf lover? Get out of our city, you filthy piece of trash.
Hey, I don't like your attitude.
Don't like it? Too bad. This is our city. Ours. Don't think I can take you? 100 septums say I can punch you back where you came from.
Come on, you bastard.
All right? Fists only. None of that magic stuff either. Let's go. Give up while you still can.
What's wrong? Oh, look at that mosquito bite. Oh, it stings a little bit. Weakling.
That wasn't a fair swing.
Want to go again?
Yeah. Here.
That's what I thought. Chicken shit.
Good to see you again, friend.
You really think the Dark Elves are Imperial spies?
Wouldn't surprise me. They've done nothing to help in the fight for Skyrim's freedom. Those Thalmor are elves too. I bet they're working together. Maybe I should round up some men and take us a few prisoners to interrogate.
We'll see if I have much use for you later.
Get out of my face.
Really, you want to do that? Really want to do that? Let's see now. Oh.
What do you think you're doing?
Oh, he doesn't die. He doesn't die, but we didn't get a bounty from him.
Every night, I walk around the Grey Quarter and let them Greyskins know what I think of them.
You lucky bastard. You are so lucky. All right. And here we are. Oh, look what we have here.
A coin for a poor old woman.
A crime scene.
Hold it there. Keep your distance.
What happened here?
Another girl killed. This is Susanna from Candlehearth Hall. Served me a drink just a few nights ago,
A few septims
but I can't say I knew her.
is all I ask.
Another?
Susanna's the third. It's always the same. Young girl killed at night, body torn up.
Are the murders being investigated?
We're stretched thin as it is with the war. Nobody has the time to spend on this. Not pleasant, but it's the truth.
I ask only for a little charity.
Could you use some help?
If you want to help, ask some of these gawkers if they saw anything useful. I'm going to examine the body before the rats can get to it.
Always sad when someone has to die.
Why are you here?
Will you spare a few coins to help someone who's got nothing?
Always sad when someone has to die.
Did you see what happened here?
Sorry, I thought I saw a fellow running away, but didn't get a good look at him.
Mm-hmm. You.
Another one. Terrible.
Did you see what happened?
I heard a scream and came running, but she was already like this when I got here.
Always sad.
Here.
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
Damn, she's all fucked
Always
up.
sad when someone has to die.
Susanna the Wicked.
Always sad when someone...
How about you?
This is a shame. No, sorry. But I did notice that her coin purse was still intact, so whoever did this wasn't after gold. I'm going to keep preparing the body, if you'll excuse me.
Go fiddling with any locks around here, we're going to have a real problem.
Shut up, I'm solving your own crime.
If you've got some time, stop by my House of Curiosities. I promise you'll see wonders.
My cousin's out fighting dragons, and what do I... Best offense is a good defense, am I right?
Uh-huh. I've spoken to the witnesses. Stop your babble.
Just like always, nobody saw anything useful. The bastards escaped again.
There might be more to this, if you'll let me help you.
Look, friend, if you think you can do better than the Legion of Guards, be my guest. You'll need to talk to your life, though. We can't just let anyone go around claiming to be an official business. If he's willing, then we'll talk.
Looks like I'm gonna have to talk to them. CSI Windhelm.
Algrith won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on Whiterun.
And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that. They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
You think I need to send Balrog a stronger message?
the land.
If by message you mean shoving a sword through his gullet.
Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace would make a more powerful statement, don't you think?
So we're ready to start this war in earnest then?
Soon.
I still say you should take them all out like you did dead King Torrig.
Torrig was merely a message to the other Jarls. Whoever we replace them with will need the support of our army.
We're ready when you are.
Things hinge on Whiterun. If we can take the city without bloodshed, all the better. If not,
The people are behind you.
many, I fear, still need convincing.
Then let them die with their false kings.
We
I'm gonna wait on the Civil
What's
War.
left of Skyrim to wager?
Either until I become Thane of all the holds, except for
How many of
this
their
one, of course,
sons and
because you
daughters
can't do
follow
it
them?
until you complete the Civil War. And, or
Tell me, Dogma.
till we're
Why
about
do you
ready
fight
to
I'd follow you into
finish
the depths of
the Dark Brotherhood quest. We'll get started on it,
Yes,
but we won't finish it.
Why do you fight?
Not
If not for
immediately,
me,
anyway.
What then?
I'll die.
It'll be
Or
one of the
else
last
dictate the
quest
fates of
lines
men.
that we'll end up
Are we
doing.
not one in this?
Hey, dude.
Stormcloak, I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same.
What can you tell me about Windhelm?
Grew up here, cold as at more, but that just goes the beard sticker. Lot of history in these walls. We're trying to make some more. It's a lucky time to be alive.
I've heard about these murders.
These are difficult times indeed, when men stalk their brethren like beasts. My men are stretched thin as it is. If you offer your aid, I gladly accept. The guards will be told to assist you as necessary.
Good.
I'm happy to lend a hand as much as I can as well.
Because they're lazy.
But the day
If you have
was
any news of the Western Holds, take it to Ulfric
Now
immediately.
we must examine the crime scene. La 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 la. Trouble. Of course there's trouble. You guys are not doing your damn job. No vampires? No vampires. Okay. Examine the crime scene.
If those Whiterun guards can take down a dragon, so can we.
Yorhef has granted me permission to aid in the investigation because you guys are bitch lazy.
All right then. I noticed a trail of blood leading away from here. Helgerd's taken the body into the Hall of the Dead to prepare for burial. She's a little crazy, but if she knows anything, it's dead bodies.
That's good. Talk to Hilgrid. Now if there's a trail of blood and it leads somewhere, why would it lead somewhere? Alright, let's check it out. Let's see what you got to say.
Large diagonal cut from left shoulder.
Have you noticed anything strange about the body?
Well, she's dead. But I guess that's not unusual, at least not for somebody in here. I mean, someone who's not me, that is. Sorry. Was only joking with you.
That's alright. But have you found anything?
Not really. The only unusual thing is the shape of the cuts. They look like they were made with... Well, the ancient Nords used these kinds of curved blades when they embalmed their dead. I don't know who in Windhelm would even have something like that. Other than me, of course.
Let me know if you find anything else.
I wouldn't hold out too much hope. Now, I really got to get back to the body. A lot of work to prepare her for the grave.
Right, other than you. Someone.
Large diagonal cut from left shoulder.
It's pretty gruesome, too.
Large diagonal cut from left shoulder.
Yep, I heard you the first time. Very old Hall of the Dead. It's probably one of the few times we actually come in places like this. It's very rare that you find yourself walking into a Hall of the Dead. There's only a couple quests that actually go in here. Like this one in Windhelm. Let's see, the one in Markarth. And the one in Whiterun. The other holds don't have them, I don't think. Well. Oh, I'm lost. Need to get out of here. That's all fine and dandy. So, do you have anything else to say?
Lightly armored means light on your feet. Smart.
So we got blood right there. Blood. Blood. Blood coming over here. And there's more right there. There's more right there.
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet one.
Shut up, I'm doing your job. Blood right there. So get access to Harim. Harim.
You see those warriors?
Yes, I know. Cave suits. I got one too, bitch. I got one too.
How long are you going to wait?
Come out of here, guy. I need to talk to you.
I need to send bold runners to the message.
I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same.
I need to get into my future house.
Frigga Shattershield's old place? It's been abandoned ever since she was killed. I think her mother, Tova, has the key.
Alrighty.
Travel safely. It's dangerous out there.
Is dead King Torrik?
Torrig was merely a message to the other Jarl.
Frigga Shatter Shield. It's locked. Need to get in there somehow. Looks like we need to wait. Let's wait for 4 hours. Hey, lady.
I've been a bit out of sorts since our daughter was taken from us. Not really sure what to do with myself anymore. I just miss her so much.
I have some questions about her.
I'm sorry. She was very dear to me, and it's rather painful to think about. I'd rather not talk about my daughter, if you'll excuse me.
I'm trying to find out who did this. I was hoping for your help.
Well, all right. What exactly do you need to know?
I'd like to investigate her house, but I need the key.
Yerim? Well, I'm not sure what you think you'll find there, but you're welcome to have a look.
Poor Nilsine has been wrecked since her sister was killed.
I try not to think of her, but sometimes the simplest thing will remind me.
Seeing that Braun's one of the most savage fighters I've ever seen.
Here, dude. You need this.
Got any ale or mead?
You need this more than I do.
Please forgive my mood. I'm still coming to terms with my daughter's death.
No mother should have to bury her daughter.
Now we got the key. Let's go investigate. My future house. It's not bad looking. It's old, but it has character. After all, somebody's murdered here. I know I could have probably picked the lock, but I prefer to do things a little bit more story-oriented. So we have spots, stuff, shattered glass. See anything in here? Nothing. How about in this chest? The marks on the floor, it looks like this box was pushed against the wall. Beware the butcher, the killer who haunts the streets of Windhelm. These calamitous times bring out the worst in people. Don't become the next victim. See Viola Gorando if you spot any suspicious behavior. And the butcher's journal. Plans are coming together swimmingly. I found a source of bone, flesh, and blood. Thus far, a good sampling of snoo and marrow have escaped me. No matter, the city is swollen with contemptuous fools who will be missed by nobody. Last night was almost able to corner Susanna as she left. Kendall half horror. Idiot guard showed up at just the wrong moment. I had to turn about. Just out for a stroll and so forth. There will be chances. There'll be other chances, but the time is drawing near. Think back in my time in Winterhold. All the wasted minds up in their tower. They only explore the magic. You already know. Sounds like somebody is trying to do some necromancy, bringing somebody back to life. That's why there was no first body discovered. First body in the tomb. One more attempt at the Kendall Hearth girl. She's proving to be a bit too cautious, but strong joints of hers should contain most of the exquisite tendons worth the effort tonight. Well, that's one. Investigate mead. The dust from these look left over from when the previous occupant moved out. Anything else? Investigate beds and chairs. A chair is stacked on the bed in an odd fashion. It is odd. What else do we got? Investigate wardrobe. Perfectly good wardrobe was left behind for some reason. Investigate small shelf. The shelf is filled with more of those butcher flyers from around the city. One pile looks mishappened. Strange amulet. Investigate wardrobe. This wardrobe seems to be nailed to the wall for some reason. Investigate altar. This altar was built to some unknown magic. Looks like somebody's using body parts towards some gruesome end. The Butcher's Journal number 2. 17 tendons assorted, ligaments, 117 fragments of bone for assemblage, 4 buckets filled with blood, Nord preferred, 6 spoons of marrow, no more than 2 from a thigh, 12 yards of flesh before cutting. Just trying to do a transmutation. Translation from Aldemer text as interpreted by Elids, the first transcribed. Some kind of spell. Embalming tools. All right. Strange amulet. Follow up on the clues for Herdium. Herdium. Yerm. How you pronounce it? Yerm. Looks like the guards cleaned up the blood. Let's go and see. Let's go turn in the information that we have in so far.
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that. They all know
I'm not
that.
much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same.
Can you tell me anything about this butcher?
Oh. Have you been talking to Viola Giordano? She posts those all over the city, and someone keeps taking them down. Ask her about it if you want it earful.
Do you know what this amulet is?
I've never seen anything like it. I would take this to Calixto at the House of Curiosities. He has a good eye for strange trinkets. Might even give you a bit of gold for it.
Strange trinkets.
Travel safely.
The only other person that would have embalming tools, just like the woman in the Hall of the Dead. So we got a potential suspect. Let's see if we can find the woman that was putting up the flyers. That must be her then. Yep.
Be on the lookout. The butcher could be around any corner.
What can you tell me about the butcher?
I've been following him for months now. Well, not actually following. Trying to find him. The guards won't help. The people won't help. I'm the only one who thinks he can be caught.
Why can't the guards help?
They say they're too busy with the war. I say, what good is winning a war if we're still terrorized by one of our own?
How can the rest of the people not care?
Oh, they care, all right. Just none of them thinks to do anything about it. They say I'm just snooping around bothering people. But I'm trying to save lives.
I found this journal in the killer's lair.
Huh? What's it say?
Sounds like the court mage has been experimenting.
Woundfirth. There have been rumors swirling about him for years, as long as I can remember. But he's a dangerous man. That's why they call him the Unliving. I wouldn't approach him directly. This information needs to go straight to the steward. He'll listen to you.
Two suspects. The mage and the guy with the curiosity shop. Let's go to him first. See what he can tell me about this amulet.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend? Welcome to the House of Curiosities. I offer a brief tour for a few coins, or you can simply browse at your leisure.
Do you know anything about this amulet?
Let me see. Ah, yes. This is the Wheelstone. It's an heirloom symbol of the power of Windhelm. Traditionally, it's carried by the court mage. I would, be interested in acquiring it, if you're willing to part with it, that is. For a piece like that, I could pay 500 gold.
Shouldn't a court mage have it?
Woundfirth? Bah. It's purely ceremonial, and he has no use for it. Besides, I wouldn't want to be the one to give it to him. Gives me the creeps. They say he dabbles in necromancy.
I think I hold on to it for the time being.
Suit yourself. It's only of value to collectors, though. Good luck finding anyone else who will appraise it that highly.
Okay. I could use 500 gold.
Wonderful. This will be a splendid addition to my private collection.
I'm watching you. Let's go. Okay. Sold the amulet. But we still suspect it's him. Let's go to the mage. Let's actually talk to him. She thinks it might be him, but we're not so sure. Court mages rarely deal in necromancy, especially if they come from the college. They banned it. That's why they expel their students
If he's not with us,
that dabble in necromancy.
He knows that. They all know
Storm, I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same.
Yeah, we're not turning him
Travel
in.
safely. It's dangerous.
Not just yet. Where would he be at?
that. You think I need
Here.
to send Volgrathus to him?
In there.
if by message you mean some.
I do the cooking and...
I wasn't talking to you, dude.
My cousin's out fighting dragons and...
Pay for the bow, eh?
One of those unique gems are here. We'll go ahead and take it.
Whatever you've heard I can do is probably true. If Ulfric needs a favor, he has it. Anyone else better pay well for the service.
I heard you dabble in necromancy.
I beg your pardon? Necromancy. I am a member of the College of Winterhold, in good standing. They haven't allowed necromancy for hundreds of years.
I found your journals and an amulet where the butcher worked.
My what now? I've never kept a journal, I can assure you. What exactly did this amulet look like?
Had a skull in the middle, made of jade.
I know it well, or at least I've heard of it. I would wager that carving once depicted a skull. That is the necromancer's amulet of legend. It appears you were at least half right. There is necromancy at the heart of this.
I guess Calixto was wrong.
Yeah. Calixto and his books are often confused about such matters. It happens to the best of us.
So what can we do now?
I've been noting a pattern to when the killings happen. Now that we know they're tied into some sort of necromantic ritual, I think I know when the next might occur. Let's see. From the Lordus of Last Seed until the Midas of Hearthfire, it will happen soon. Very soon. Keep watching the Stone Quarter tomorrow night. That's almost certainly where the killer will strike next. Whatever you've heard I can do is probably true.
You see those warriors from Windhelm?
So either way, we're getting close. Very close. Catching the killer.
I know your kind, always sneaking about.
Shut up, I'm doing your job for you. And I'm getting nothing, I think. Time to see if we can catch the killer ourselves.
Spare a coin. Talos rewards the generous.
Stone Quarter.
Name's new.
Horses, all day long. Do you have any idea how dull?
Got to thinking. Beyond the Dragonborn. I don't know it yet.
Oh, there's Calixto. What do you plan on doing? Oh, why are you busy? I'm not liking that. Why are you busy? You're usually too chatty. Where are you going? Where are you going? We caught you. And we killed you. See what you got. Necromancer's Amulet. Plus 50 magicka. Conjuration spells cost 25% less. And health. But health and stamina regen 75% slower. Neat little amulet. And we had to sell it to him in order for it to become like this. Take your shoes. Are you alright?
Horses, all day long.
Is that it?
Do you have any idea how
I'd travel more, but who wants to deal with all the soldiers these days?
So we got that.
Until next time.
Good thing they all ran out. Let's see, did we get a bounty or anything? Nope. Let's go check his building. See if he got anything incriminating in there. We had a sinking suspicion it was him. Locking his home with a master lock. Requires a key. Which I got. Another butcher's journal. Soon enough, my sweet Lucia, you would be with me. Yep. Yep. I continue to collect your new form from the ragged bits around Windhelm. They only knew what destiny would soon grace their bodies. Yep. Love can make us do strange and terrible things. And look at all these embalming tools. Well, let's take some of the good stuff that you have here. Shame we didn't take his tour. The Book of Fate. It's not written. And what do we have over here? Some giant's toes. And over here, Yig's got more soup spoon. Looks like a fork. The dancer's flute. And what else? Nothing else interesting? He lived in this ragged little house of curiosities. That is quite alright. What is that? Oh, it's an odd looking bowl. Let's go ahead and turn all this in. We saved the city from a murderer. From a very bad, crazy, lovesick murderer.
Beyond. Captain Lonely Gale has been avoiding me. I just know it.
Ugh. And the strange thing is, we can actually have her marry us if we wanted to. Like, no. No, 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 no. No. Ugly. She's desperate. And that
He
is
knows
that.
They all know that.
How long?
I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same.
Klaxim was the butcher.
Ismir's beard. The man was always a bit odd, but I wouldn't have expected. You've done the city a mighty service, friend. I believe you'll find the guards to be a bit more cordial with you in the future.
Good thing, too.
Travel safely. It's dangerous out there.
They're quite annoying. Who are you?
I do the cooking and cleaning around the palace.
Oh yeah, that's right. We ran into you. How you like that?
You did this city a great service by catching that killer. Well done.
Well, there you go. Finally, some appreciation. Now, see if there's any map updates. Look up there at the top. Yep, map update. Come on, more. Another map
What is
update.
it? Across the river to the northeast lies Inglebarrow. Steer clear of that foul place, lest the Walking Dead claim you as their own.
Map update.
What is it? What is it?
Okay. And that is it.
Left of Skyrim to wait.
Thank you for joining me on this CSI Windhelm special. Yep, I'm going to keep it as 1 entire hour. Which it is 1 entire hour, minus a couple minutes for editing out the load screens. So, see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.